Have you ever had that moment where you know what to do? You want to change. You're tired of your own excuses, and yet something invisible pulls you back. You procrastinate, you hesitate, or you simply freeze. This isn't because you're lazy or broken. It's because you're running into something deeper, your subconscious programming. In this video, we're going to break down exactly why this happens and how to stop holding yourself back using real science-backed techniques that can change your life from the inside out. Let's start with the truth. You are not holding yourself back consciously. You're being held back by subconscious programming that was likely installed before you were even 10 years old. Your brain was wired to survive, not to thrive. And anything that feels unfamiliar, success, love, freedom, can be interpreted as a threat if your nervous system doesn't recognize it as safe. So you self-sabotage, you stay in the loop. Not because you don't want more, but because your system doesn't know how to hold more. The first technique is called pattern interruption. Your mind is a machine of loops, thought to emotion, to behavior, to result to and back again. The fastest way to stop holding yourself back is to interrupt the moment the loop starts. Here's how to do it. Catch the thought. I can't do this. I'll start tomorrow. What's the point? Pause immediately. Say either in your head or out loud, this is an old program. I'm choosing differently now. This moment of interruption, paired with conscious redirection, begins to break the circuit. It sounds simple, but the brain responds powerfully to awareness plus new intention. Neurons that fire together wire together, and this stops the automatic firing. The second technique is called safety rehearsal. Most people visualize their dream life like a fantasy. But if your nervous system isn't used to safety, success, or being seen, it will reject the vision. Instead, rehearse how it would feel to live that life in a way that's calm, grounded, and familiar. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to walk through life as someone who's no longer afraid? What would a peaceful morning in my dream life feel like in my body? Then sit with that feeling. Breathe into it for even 60 seconds a day. This tells your nervous system, this is safe, this is normal. It helps bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be by making the unfamiliar feel familiar. Your environment shapes your identity. Your brain takes constant cues from your surroundings, even when you're not paying attention. So if you're trying to become a new version of you in the exact same environment that shaped your limitations, it will be harder than it needs to be. Try this, change your room layout, curate your social feed to reflect who you're becoming. Change your music, your lighting, your workspace. Leave visual reminders of your new beliefs in places you look every day. Your mirror, phone lock screen, desk. Tiny environmental shifts can send powerful new signals to your subconscious. Because when your environment shifts, your identity follows. The brain learns through evidence. If you keep saying, I'm confident, but never give your brain proof, it will default to doubt. So instead of trying to leap into a new self-concept overnight, give your mind micro-proof. Speak up once when you normally stay quiet. Show your face on video for 10 seconds. Say yes to a new opportunity, even if you feel resistance. These micro moments send signals to the brain that say, this is who I am now. And over time, they stack. They compound, and they create a new normal that feels effortless because it's real. Holding yourself back isn't a flaw. It's a protective strategy that your brain built to keep you safe. But you're no longer that version of you. And you no longer need to fear the life you were meant to live. When you interrupt the old loops, rehearse safety, reshape your environment, and give your brain small proof to believe in, you stop surviving your life and start creating it. Every day is a chance to tell your subconscious a new story. The question is, what story will you let it believe next?